today, guys? Today I am reviewing this budget brake barrel. It's the Crosman Vantage Plus 22 caliber. I just got this the other day from my local Tractor Supply, and let me tell you, I am impressed. Yeah, this is a great gun for the price of $139.99. I have tested and patterned 4 different types of pellets to this gun, and right here in a second I'm going to show you which pellet performed the best out of this gun. This gun is zeroed at 25 yards, and I can accurately hit targets out to about 40 to 45 yards. And I have some targets set up at a few different ranges to demonstrate this gun's accuracy. Now I am just using the 4x32 scope that came with the gun. I got it fairly clear. It seems to work fine. I thought about putting a bigger scope on it, but for now, that scope works pretty dang good. So a little bit more about this gun. It is a 6-shot 22 caliber brake barrel, and it has a pretty light 2-stage trigger right there with the typical brake barrel safety right there. You just push it ahead and it's off safety, push it back and it's on safety. Overall, it's about the same length as your average deer rifle, but it's definitely not as heavy. It is a fairly light gun, as you'd expect from an air gun. Like I said, this is 22 caliber. It uses a nitro piston for the action, which offers better accuracy and consistency compared to the Springers. Although your ammo does play a big role in your accuracy and consistency. Now, I'm not going to be showing you videos of me patterning these, but I have plenty of photos I'll be showing you guys at the end. I tested these Ruger 17 grain super points, these Gammo Rocket 14.5 grains, these Gammo Red Fires 15.59 grains, and then these Crosman Premier hollow points at 14.3 grains. Now, the one that did the best out of my gun were these hollow points from Crosman. In my experience, Crosman pellets seem to do pretty dang good, especially out of Crosman air guns. Although the next runner-up were these Gammo Red Fires, and then these two did not perform very well out of this gun for me. Now, I don't have any more of the Gammo Rockets, but right here is your Ruger Super Point. This is your Crosman Premier Hollow Point, and then this is the Gammo Red Fire. Like I said, I zeroed this gun at 25 yards with these pellets right here, and then I also did some shot groups at 40 yards, and this pellet still stayed pretty dang consistent even out at 40 yards. And like I said, I got some targets. I have a plastic water bottle at 15 yards, a metal target at 25 yards, and then way up there, if you guys can see it, a plastic water bottle at 35 yards. I already have this thing all loaded up, so we're going to take some shots quick and show you guys how accurate this thing is. First up, the plastic water bottle at 15 yards. As you can see, I nailed it. Alright guys, so I was having trouble hitting that metal target at 25 yards, so I put this box up here to shoot and see. You see, that's not a bad group, but it looks like my scope must have moved over some, so I might have to take back my statement of the scope's good. I might have to end up getting a different one. It's still a good group, as you can see. I mean, that one's a little bit far down there, but if you don't count that one, that's a good group. But I think my scope must have moved over, so I'm going to adjust that back and continue to shoot at the target at 25 yards. Alright guys, so this doesn't count. I just adjusted my scope. That was before I adjusted my scope. I shot 3 times, and I'm about positive 3 shots went in the same hole right in the bowl right there. At least 2. I could see the hole was bigger, and I don't see any other new hole. So I'm about positive 3 shots just went in the same hole. I say, this gun groups good and everything. The only complaint I would have is that cheap scope. It was good, but it just adjusted itself for some reason. I did make sure everything was tight before shooting, and it was, but we're going to continue shooting our targets and finish this video off. Alright guys, next up, we got the metal target at 25 yards. Sounds like I skimmed it, but I still count that as a hit. And then all the way up there in the path, I think you guys can see it, is the bottle. There you go. Alright guys, so that's pretty much sums up today's video. Like I said, just remind you guys I'm using the Crosman Premier hollow points. The only complaint about this gun I'd really have is the cheap scope, but what are you expecting for a $140 brake barrel? I did pretty good. I had a little bit of issues there with the scope, but I adjusted it back and it's good now. I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, it's gonna cost you about $140 for the gun, and then maybe like $30 and a few different types of pellets to test it out. And then if you want a new scope, that's up to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.